I hope I say what I mean, and it is understood how I mean it, and I can leave it up and people understand what I'm actually trying to say rather than just based off the title. I don't really mean screw Charlie Kirk as, a human being. What I mean is screw all of you people who adopt these idols, these idol figures in your head that you may have probably never even listened to, or never heard them speak prior to some bad thing happening to them, like getting murdered, right? And then you create this hero ideology where this person, because they were murdered, the person that murdered them deserves to die, which I don't disagree with. That's not my point here. However, what about, as I said the other day, what about those 11 men in that fishing boat that were drug runners, drug smugglers? Do they deserve to die? If so, you have a really twisted view on reality. If not, then should the person that's responsible for their death be given the death penalty? And it's not just, Charlie Kirk and those 11 dudes in that boat. It's, what about the 500,000 women and children in Iraq? The hundreds of thousands of people in Afghanistan? The millions of people throughout history that our government has killed. What about those people? What about the dude who never harmed anybody, right? Never did anything but engaged in mutual transactions with other people. He had something they wanted. He wanted their money, and they had a mutual exchange, a mutual agreement. Hey, I want to give you what I have in exchange for the currency that you have. Okay, and they both agreed to it. Never harmed anybody. Now, I know there is an asterisk next to that. Just like alcohol's never killed anybody that didn't want it. Well, it has. We know that, drinking and drivers kill people. But that dude was given a life sentence. His life taken away from him. Not because of what he was doing. Do you think government gives a fuck that he's peddling drugs? They don't give two shit. Look what they let Purdue Pharma and these other big pharma companies do. They don't give a. They just want their cut. That's what it's about. He didn't get a life sentence for selling meth or having 240 pounds of meth. He got a life sentence for not letting government in on the take. That's what he got a life sentence for. I got to break this up because I got to order lunch. I'm going to rush here. But the people that just, I know I'm eating some shitty food, but it's my only option today. It just kind of is what it is. Hold on. All right, time out. No, I'm not.
What can I get for you?
Can I please have 2 double cheeseburgers, plain only cheese, and a large Coke, and that's all?
There's someone around.
So she's gonna start this year. And then to top it all off is all these creators, right? It's all Charlie Kirk. This all Charlie, and it's on both sides. It's not just one side. It's both sides of their aisle, not my aisle, their aisle, doing it. Who who profit from? Hang on. Yeah, $2 plain of Coke. Thank you. Get a receipt, please. Thanks. Well, I mean, you got bigger and better things to be worrying about, But like all these people are just profiting from it. There's someone will be like, well, there's not a sponsor on this one because I don't feel right from profiting from it. But you go look. Hello. But you go look and thank you. You too. And the video is monetized. You know what I mean? Hopefully they didn't fuck this up, but I'm sure they did. Yeah, so I don't really mean, like, fuck Charlie Kirk in the sense, like, fuck him, he's nobody. What I mean is that, everybody should care every time somebody is murdered. Especially when it's your government doing it. And here's the kicker of all of it. Government, our government's been responsible for the deaths of untold millions of people in its history. Yet they're going to crucify this person for killing one other person. Like, it makes no sense. Makes zero fucking sense whatsoever. But they do it because you have the people that buy into it. They buy into the left versus right, Democrat versus Republican, government's God. We shall cast our ballots, and the mob shall rule for the next couple of years. And then we'll put in a bunch of laws those people don't like. Then we'll steal money from the people to pay enforcers to enforce those laws. That way we can use, it's always about using the government, the biggest stick, to beat other people into doing what you want them to do or what you don't want them to do. And it's just it's a fucking volleyball game, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And every time the ball gets hit back across the net, it's less freedom for everybody. Guaranteed. And nobody wants to focus on that. It's just, Charlie Kirk. There's a lot of 31-year-old motherfuckers that die every day, that are murdered every day in this country, who had wives and kids. Wives, and worse than, Charlie Kirk's wife, she's not going to have too much to worry about. His kids, not going to have too much to worry about in their lifetimes. Dad was a millionaire fucking 20 times over when he died. That in itself is a big thing. What about the dad that died today that was 31 years old that lived paycheck to paycheck? I mean, why is there no big uprising about him and people making videos about that dude? And it's just like one thing after the next. You had this Ukrainian refugee, this 20-year-old Ukrainian refugee, white girl, get killed by some black dude on the subway. And nobody wants to call it what it is. There was 4 other black fucking people around him. He didn't kill them. He didn't bother none of them. No, he waited till the white girl got on the train and then killed her. But don't call it what it is. Don't say that's racism. And then they want to use this, the people who do say it, they're so fucking gone. They want to use this stupid ass nonsensical wording, reverse racism. It's not fucking reverse racism, it's racism. Reverse racism means there's no racism, dickhead. That's what that means. I mean, you can be white or black and be a racist. You can be black and hate white people. Trust me. I've been around a lot of black people that hate white people. I'll go as far as saying there's more black people that are racist than white people that are racist. Anyway, it doesn't matter. My little voice ain't going to say nothing. Ain't really going to mean anything in the big scheme of things. But it fucking infuriates me. Like, people treat other humans like they're godlike. I mean, to the point they're crying and shit. There's videos out there of people bawling their eyes out because Charlie Kirk got killed. Well, how many times did you go see Charlie live? Never. Okay. But you listen to every one of his posts, right? No. Okay, but you listen to it every time you can, right? No. Have you ever listened to him? No. But he was against abortion and he was a Christian. Fucking this doesn't make sense. Anyway, I gotta go. I need to get back to work. Have a good day, man.